What up, people? Cover that back up in this bitch. And yes, it's that day, Wednesday time for the week. We have it. You know what it is. You know what it be. You know what it does. And tonight, my guest is none other than Mr. Chizzle, the greatest man on earth. Everybody knows the joke.
What's up?
Oh, hold on, my bad. Tony Toy Box is having some well-deserved time off, and so I figured who better to have but then the best, the shining light of any show ever, Charlie. What's up, man?
What's up, man? I'm here to drive away any last remaining fans you may have.
Yeah,
Fuck
good. Dude, we got like 80-something subscribers, and the last video did very well compared to a lot of them. So maybe something's happening.
Maybe I'll fuck it up and get those numbers down.
Yeah, I would love that. Why not? Anyway, so what's up, man? Usually when it's me and Tony, I'm like, what happened this week and how was your week? But we talk so much. I mean, I'm always in your fucking mix. So
yeah. So, dude, it was a busy week. I picked up a ton of Pokemon stuff this week. I went and I made some new connections. Got a bunch of wholesale product yesterday, and then today I got my confirmation for my booth at LA Comic-Con.
Damn.
So September is going to be a busy ass month. I got our show at the high school that we're doing.
Right.
Then I got grand opening for the Gotcha anime store in Ripon the following weekend. I'm going to be out there.
Right.
Dude, then I go to Las Vegas for PokeCon.
Damn.
And then I come right back home from Vegas, pick up the brand new Mega Evolution set, and head on down to LA Comic-Con with it.
Damn, I better catch you before you bounce.
Dude, so I got a lot of shit going on right now.
Damn, brother, good shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that, bro. It sounds like, a lot of dough on the horizon. Get your money, man.
Yes, dude. A lot of money coming in and a lot of money going out.
Yeah, let the audience know how, if they listen to Hoodcast and they can kind of know what we're up to. It's not cheap to do it better, right, brother?
No, it's a lot. I do spend a lot of fucking money. But I make good money doing it, but I got to put out a lot. It's not easy. I'm running around. I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
I drove 300 miles yesterday. So
round trip here, there.
Yeah, it's all over the place. And I'm doing this multiple times a week. I'm out at least 3 days a week, either picking up product or dropping off. And then I'm stocking the store. I'm working on my own toy show stuff till sometimes midnight, and then got to do the stuff around the house. Got to, take care of the ladies and make sure they're all fed and tucked in at night and everything. So,
like a good gentleman, right?
Exactly. A good gentleman. I stay busy. I get up in the morning. I cook them breakfast, all that. So,
keep them nonstop. Yeah. That's good shit. And then now you don't even got to worry about me coming over for showers anymore. I give you extra time.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. That's always fun.
Exactly.
I haven't called for a shower.
I noticed. You told me you were getting your water fixed. So
yeah, it's not completely done, but he took care of the shower for us at least.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And now I don't got to hide my fucking bars of soap or my razors or anything like that. So,
or pictures of your old lady.
Yeah. Well, I don't. It's not like I hang them on the fucking wall.
I might snatch one off the mantle, fool.
Yeah, shit.
That's good stuff, man. So tonight I got a bunch of fucking shit I threw together in the theme of a Star Wars theme, because of course you're a big Star Wars fan. I am, and At first, I asked Toy Addict 17 to help me out, but he said he was busy. Shout out to Unworthy and him, those guys over at fucking AWA. And then I sat down on a fluke. I had that drama. I was home yesterday very early, seeing how I was forced to resign, and then I really resigned. I stayed home, and then I watched Andor. I just threw it on a fluke. I think me and Marina watched King Kong and Godzilla first because we were just chatting, and then I was like, "Let's check it out." And then it's funny. The reason we got on that subject is because, like me, I always talk about, I can challenge anybody, and I was like, I'll take on Godzilla, and because I'm King Kong, right? And then I was like, that's a fire ass movie. Let's throw it on. So we watched that. Then I checked out Andor, and right now I am at. I'm going to start episode 7. So the first few episodes, the 6, I have completely enjoyed, bro. Like, really enjoyed. I don't care what I've heard. I don't know why I listen to other people and not go check it out myself. But Andor is good.
I did not enjoy season 1 at all.
Really?
So
you don't like the whole.
Had trouble getting into it. I had trouble getting into it.
Bro, it starts off when he smokes a fool.
It just, I don't know. I just couldn't do it. And I was like, I'm going to watch season 2. I'm going to do it. I mean, I'm not going to not watch it. So, and if you really liked the first 6 episodes, dude, you're going to love the rest. Because it just gets so much better from there.
I figured because they hit the lick, and I mean the crew, the black dude who was a stormtrooper, he got picked off first. I really didn't like how he went out. I would have rather him had go out with that classic, because he was a badass, and they just had him running up and he just got shot. I was like, come on. And then the second. Wait. Yeah, then the kid gets smashed by the fucking weight of what are the credits? Yeah, credits, and then he doesn't make it. But while they're convalescing and trying to get the kid right, I loved how Andor, bro, while Homeboy was saying that shit to Andor about the double cross, in my head, I'm like, bro, you need to smoke this cat right now. And this fool gets up and just fight how. And I'm like, see, this maybe I just like Andor because how savage he is, bro. I like his story with the kids. Dude,
it's
sharks and shit. Come on, it's
good. It's gonna get so much better. And dude, there's some. I'll just not even a spoiler thing, but there's some fucking savage moments. Nice. You're just like, God damn, dude. And like I said, so much better than season 1. And there was like no awards for it. It wasn't nominated for shit.
Really?
The fucking dude that plays Luthen. Oh my God. Yeah. Dude, that dude should seriously get a fucking award for this season of Andor. He did an amazing job. His character, like I said, you haven't even seen it. It is unbelievable.
That's the older guy, right?
Yep. So unbelievable. Dude, like I said, when you get to the end,
he transforms, bro, because when he approaches Andor, the way he is then, and then when he's in the gallery, I'm like, bro, this guy is good actor, bro. Good.
Dude, he becomes what he has to be.
Yeah.
Like I said, dude, the rest of it, you're gonna be calling me, holy shit, oh fuck.
Yeah, all right, good. Because I heard them mention Saw Gerrera, and I've always wanted to see more and know more about that character. So hopefully that's good.
I don't like the character. Forrest Whitaker did a good job playing him and stuff.
Yeah.
Forrest Whitaker is obviously an amazing actor, but I didn't really like the character. I don't know, but I get what he was going for. Like I said, Forrest Whitaker did a good job. It's like he says he's for the rebellion, but he's seems to be out for himself instead. And doesn't want to listen to anybody. Doesn't really want to help. Wants to do it his ways, dude. Right. So he's definitely a fucking Cobra Dad type of motherfucker. Don't want to listen to nobody. Going to do it his way, whether he fucks it up or not. And then he's just going to go fight whoever, don't agree with him.
No wonder I kind of like this guy.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I liked in Rogue One when he put that like weird thing on Homeboy to make him confess. That shit was nuts, bro. That's a great movie. And when I text you like, hey, is this before or after? When you're like, this is before, I'm like, oh, okay, prequel shit. No wonder people are saying this shit is whack. But then after I get done, so far, I'm like, wow, okay, this now you know what I'm gonna watch at the end of season 2, or
Dude, it automatically comes on.
Oh,
when you on Disney Plus, you finish the last episode, Rogue One's gonna pop right up.
Good, because Rogue One is immaculate.
It is. It's an amazing movie. Everyone says it's the best, thing Disney's put out. I will disagree. I think Mandalorian was better, but it's still like for the movies, very good. I think, I also think that Solo was very underrated, and it kind of got stuck with the Star Wars fatigue.
It's slept on. Well, that's a good movie.
Just like Skeleton Crew. Skeleton Crew was so good. It was, dude. It had a very 80s vibe to it. Goonies type of thing. Really good story. Just none of the bullshit that Disney had been doing. But I think people were just so tired of the shit after Acolyte and stuff like that. That they're just like, dude, I ain't watching this shit no more. Yeah. And really missed out. Like, not a bad episode in the entire series. Even we don't get shit like that anymore. That's really, geared for kids, but that adults could watch also. I feel like we don't get a lot of that stuff anymore. So
well, Rebels, the animated Rebels is kind of starts off kiddish, but gets real serious.
Yeah, but how long ago was Rebels? 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I can't wait to watch a couple more episodes tonight, and I want to try to get this whole thing wrapped up by the end of the week. Who knows if we're going to be doing our great podcast, one of the greatest podcasts out there, wherever podcasts are available, Hoodcast AF. It's not Action Figure Podcast anymore. It's Collectibles Podcast.
Yeah. CP. Cobra's got CP now.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Cerebral palsy, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Andor's looking good. And I'm glad because I like the production. I really dig that it's not super over. So far, it hasn't been over Star Wars. I like them camping and shit and having to hike and go do that lick, bro. That was good. I knew some shit was going to get screwed up, but it didn't get over hyped. The escape was good. That whole thing was the whole idea of everything was fire, bro. And I can't wait to see what happens next.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna love it.
All right, so I got some videos. I always like to bring some topics and videos, so let's get into it. This guy right here is like the best all-time classic. Everybody has seen it, but this guy here is the greatest dad ever. I'm gonna get it right. Let's go, the baby. Catches the ball, grabs the baby, does not spit on the field. Greatest father on the planet.
It's crazy because I seen that same thing posted by a musician that I follow. He posted it the other day. So and I've seen it. It's an older video.
Yeah.
It was funny. I think he just posted it yesterday. So
we're bringing it back. My brother, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
All the women out there, all wanting to die, and I'm the only one that has one.
I'm already
Got that-
hard.
that Spice Channel,
Oh, yeah.
that softcore porn on a loop.
Yeah, or
Dude.
this is actual porn. Remember when there was a cable box? If you kept pressing, you go to the porn channel and then you keep going back and forth, and you can get like to kind of get into like this middle zone, and you'll get the porn like this, bro. I used to do it all the time.
So one of the like Spice Channel used to be like that. You'd have to
Yeah.
call and they would unscramble it. But we always had one of those boxes that got us everything for free.
Yeah.
So we knew somebody. So I never had the squiggles. I got the whole thing.
Yeah, I couldn't get I didn't get my first pad till I was about 25. So yeah, I couldn't get that box till then. Then it was on Mike Tyson fights, all that good stuff. All right,
yes,
let's move on. Okay, this is like sports type of news. This is the rapper Gilly the Kid from Philadelphia, and that is a great quarterback, Cam Newton. And this fucking rapper guy is a fucking I don't want to say the F word, you know, it's not fuck, but you know what I'm going to say. But I've only liked one of his songs. I've always liked him because he's outspoken and he seems to have a lot of street knowledge. But this guy, man, especially after the Eagles won last year, he jumped on their dick so hard. And I guess he said something about Cam Newton never winning a Super Bowl like Jalen Hurts has done.
Cam Newton. Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl.
There will not be no playing with my name, with my career. This is all entertainment here.
Hey, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. You had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass nigga. You will never be able to fuck with Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass nigga.
I know why you in your feelings, Gilly. Was it the album comment? Can you name me one Gilly the Kid album? Damn. Did you know his album was Philadelphia?
That kind of struck a nerve.
Where I'm from, Gilly, we stab and we twist. Wise words was told to me, they say, when you go low, I go to hell. So let's bring up your actual facts and your actual stats. When I'm looking at your rap career, Gilly did not chart any solo singles on the Billboard Hot 100. Philadelphia didn't do no numbers? Dang. Former member of Major Figures, bass rap group late 90s and early 2000s. You ain't never been great at nothing. The only great thing that Gilly does, he's a great mascot. Big hat, dancing around.
All right, I gotta stop it there. You see what he was doing? He was doing a burning lean, bro.
Dude, that fucking stupid ass big fucking hat he was wearing. I hate those things.
I hate him. Bro,
They're
he went all around
stupid.
with that shit. Yeah. Bro, he's swagger jacking.
Yeah, getting him going. Mascot. Very questionable career. We can't relate on a lot of things, Gilly. And if it wasn't for Wallow, all credibility on $1 million worth of game will be really at question. Because he has a wisdom about him. Wallow, that is. I respect that. And I also respect Gilly. But respectfully, brother, we cannot relate. While you're dancing on the sideline, I was in the game. Please understand, when I said your name, most people didn't know who you were. They said, who, Gilly? Who is that? Man, you know the dude that be walking around with the big old hat. Oh, that dude. Man, don't take him serious. That's the narrative about you, guy. You can't beat me in nothing. And I mean nothing. That's basketball, that's football, that's baseball, that's rock, paper, scissors, that's chess, that's checkers, that's tennis, that's golf. All I'm asking for is respect. But just be mindful how you use and you talk about me. But I'm rooting for you. I'm gonna subscribe to $1 million worth of game. I will be looking for your repeated response. And this is my challenge to you. Try to refrain from using the N-word in every sentence. Use your nouns and your verbs and adjectives, brother. Not just every word being a curse word.
Corny ass nigga. Whatever, man. Just
I like Cam Newton, bro. I don't got no problem with him. He's a great quarterback.
I don't really like him. I don't follow him or nothing, but he, whatever.
Yeah. All right, you're going to like this.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Booyah! Wow! this kicks like a mule with his balls wrapped in duct tape. Wow! Tight, yeah! Blue, yellow, pink. Whatever, man, just keep bringing me that.
I don't even know who you are.
Wow! Damn, man, look at that, look!
I knew it.
Nobody moves Crystal in the South Valley but me, bitch!
Tell you about
You know exactly what that was, right?
Oh, of course. Yes, I've
Yeah.
seen that one. I've seen that video before, but I know. Yes.
Yeah. If you know, you know. All right. Look, I just love this fucking look on Hulkster's face. I think he's not fucking around, bro.
I on a cell phone. Same number?
You don't want a problem with me, Rick.
No, I don't.
You don't want a problem with me. Because I will never wrestle that man.
I love this business. I just want to have a good time. Please. I love you. Calm down. I love you. I got Sting. Don't worry.
Ric Flair
Woo!
doing his Cobra impression. Drunk as fucking trying to hug and kiss.
Oh God.
He was
Yeah.
talking about Sting, bro.
Yeah, I don't like. I've seen that, and I never really paid attention to it. I don't know the
he's talking about
backstory
Sting.
behind it. So
Yeah, I don't know the whole story, but that's about Sting, bro. I don't think did they ever get down?
I didn't think him and Hogan really had any issues or anything. I do know that, originally Sting was supposed to be the third man in the NWO.
Oh, really?
And, yes, and Hogan kind of came in. He didn't steal it from Sting. He had suggested, hey, why don't I do it? It would be a big impact, whatever. Eric Bischoff had already planned on it being Sting. Sting was on board with it. And Hulk just said, hey, why don't I do it? It'll be a big twist. And it was. And I don't think it really affected Sting negatively or anything.
Right.
So you got to think that was one of the biggest moments in wrestling history anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was a bad thing. I never knew like Sting to be mad about it or anything. So
I've never heard him say anything. Yeah.
And
also,
also
he got his shine with the end. He got his shine with that whole story arc type shit. Yeah.
And at the same time, I see like Sting is a very religious person and stuff, and I don't see him really. I don't really see him holding grudges against anybody. I don't hear that shit. So
you never hear stories of other wrestlers say he's a piece of shit either.
Exactly. I've never heard a bad story about Sting ever. So
right. He's a man. I seen him in Sacramento with Andrew last year, and he faced what's Edge? Not Edge. Rated R Superstar. Yeah, Edge, but it's Adam Copeland. Yeah,
Adam Copeland. Yeah,
they did a whole big "I can't believe I'm in the ring with Sting" thing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was in Vegas when me and Adam went out there to go do the toy show out there. Sting was there. I'm the only one in our group that didn't meet him. I was so busy, I didn't have time. So
Stinger, bro.
Yeah.
I walked past X-Pac and what's that other the Steiner guy?
Rick? No, Scott.
Yeah. I walked past him.
They were at Lodi when we were there.
Yep.
So a couple weeks ago I was out in Stockton. I was doing Stockton Con, and at the after the first night we're at the hotel and we go to the bar. And there's a bunch of people in there, and we're talking to one of the guys in there who's an artist that Tara knows. He does a lot of stuff. Urban Aztec, go look this dude up. He's an amazing artist. He does like all the stuff for like the Giants and things like that. And we're talking to him. Well, Nick Nemeth is sitting at the bar. Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
He's sitting at the bar there too. And then there's another guy in front of me. and I'm looking at like the back of his head, but I knew who he was right away. And then he's with a young lady, and she turns around, and Jen is saying, "Oh, hi, your hair's really pretty. Oh, thank you." And then he turns to me, he's like, "Hey, man, what's up?" I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" "All right." And then he walks away, and Jen was like, "Who's that?" I said, "That's Lou Diamond Phillips." She's like, "Oh my God."
That's gangster, bro.
So,
Ricky. Bro,
dude,
I hope
he's
they do
getting
a fucking Youngbloods 3, bro.
Oh, they are.
Young Guns,
They are.
whatever, yeah.
Yes.
I hear the rumors.
So, yeah, he's getting inducted into the Hall of Honor with me in March.
For what?
In Vegas. So, he's getting Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, that's gangster, bro. And congrats on your award.
Yeah, thanks. I just got my official letter Friday. So
we should celebrate and eat steaks at that place.
Yes, we should. Finally.
Yeah.
So
and now you don't want to drink beer with me? You're hurting my feelings. I'm getting sad. Melancholy. I want to cry. I said I want to cry. Cry. Is that somebody want to drink beer with me? That's a sore subject. And now you don't want to drink beer with me?
I want to do this with my privilege.
Fuck up your life as a man is
that bit with Stone Cold, that's you when I come over and you're like, "You don't want to drink with me? You don't want to have a beer with me? You don't want to talk to my brother?" I'm gonna cry.
We had a good time though.
Yeah.
All right. So this guy, I don't agree with everything he says, but it kind of hits the nail on the head with this shit.
He's definitely got some out there
wondering and worrying. I'm not happy. I don't feel happy. How do I feel happy? Who the fuck said you ever should? Who told you in your infinite arrogance that you were ever designed or created by God to be happy ever? Since when is that owed to you? Why is happiness something you think you deserve? Maybe it is your destiny to live 100 miserable years. But this quest or idea of being happy, erase it from your brain. Blink and cure your mind. Change the software. You don't feel happy. You don't feel sad. You're either busy with things you need to do, or you've done enough to have a short respite before the next day. And your job is to become as important and capable and dangerous as possible. The biggest way to fuck up your life as a man is to...
I love it. That's a picture of one of Salvador's Storm Collectibles, the 1/6 scale. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I don't know why that's in there, but it is.
All right. I don't need any more surprise photos popping up. I don't want
to. All right, man. Removed from studio. That was fun. Yo, he had a point there. You want to be happy, but you don't deserve it.
You're entitled to the pursuit of happiness. Happiness ain't guaranteed.
Yeah. So stop bitching about it.
Yep.
All right, let's get into the next segment. Let's break away from the whole Star Wars shit just for a second and appreciate the female form.
Right here,
I do.
Right there. That's not normal. That's not normal. What do you have right there?
That's not cookie. I have a fried cookie.
Trick your groin area. What do you got shoved in there?
Nothing.
You got nothing shoved in your pants right here. I can see a bulge right there. That's not normal. That's not normal. What do you have right there?
That's not cookie. I have a fried cookie.
Oh man, God bless that young lady.
Oh, dude, I think you might have to excuse yourself for about 30 seconds. All right.
That's my pussy. I got fat ass pussy. Damn, girl. But we don't want to go into anywhere with that. But that female, we know she probably has a preference. So,
Yeah, it's called meth.
yeah, that's my pussy. All right, back to Star Wars. All right, brother. So let's watch and talk, and let's see if you agree with the ending.
All right, let's see what you got.
Superman's distress signal is coming from that small room.
That's no moon. Initiate cloaking mode.
All right, so far production's good, right, bro?
Yeah, some of these I've seen some things like this, and some of them are pretty good.
Yeah, and this is from Superpower Beatdown, Bat in the Sun. Great YouTube channel, king of the emperor is the king of this shit, bro. The what if stories, and they bring it to life, and I've watched almost every one. So let's continue on. Love it.
Oracle, I've located Superman.
Excellent. Then it looks like you're good to go.
There's something else I need.
All right, so wow, Batman's right to work, bro. Like, and wow, that when I first seen this, I was like, no, they ain't. But yeah, this is great. And this guy playing Batman, I don't know, their voiceover in it, but his, what would you say? This part of his face, it just fits perfect.
His face looks like a Batman face.
Yeah, definitely.
There you go.
My lord, sensors indicate a breach of security in your armory.
He's here for the Kryptonian. Lock down cell blocks 3 and 4, and leave the rest to me.
I'll use some gas.
Oracle, I'm approaching Superman's location.
All right, here we go with the big standoff. I mean, what do you think about the production so far?
It's good. I've seen this one before. I didn't see the beginning part like that. I saw it pick up right about here. So,
right.
yeah. But no, it's good. Yeah. It is really good.
Yeah.
You've made a mistake.
Release Superman. Why you still can.
You do not know the power of the dark side.
Yeah.
I'll take my science over your magic any day. Let's see how well you breathe now.
The Force will sustain me long enough.
All right, so we got to keep breaking so we don't get in trouble. But yeah, like Batman always does, brother. He does his research. But I don't know, man. We'll see what happens.
Exactly.
I've always liked Batman. So.
You underestimated me.
I underestimate nothing.
You cannot win.
He's recharging up. Fuck, dude. I figured Bruce would stand on 10 toes down because he knows he's training a lot of shit. You know, swords, ninja shit.
Yeah, he's trying everything.
Yeah.
So.
You've wasted your opportunity to defeat me. Now, you will die.
Your theatrics will not help you. How's this for theatrics?
Your lack of faith is your downfall.
Ah! That sounds about right. What do you think?
No, it was good. I keep seeing so many things like this popping up, people making these videos, and it's like, these are people doing this shit in their spare time for fun, and we're getting better CGI than some of the fucking movies.
Yeah, man.
So badly. So
better. Yeah, these guys are killing it. They got a Joker one with Deadpool. Good. They got Predator, fucking Wolverine. Great. I mean, just banger after banger. You got fucking White Ranger in it. You got the one wrestler, Morrison, he's in them. You got a lot of guest appearances. Bro, there's a Spider-Man Darth Maul.
I got to watch that one.
Yeah, there's Spidey Maul. All right, well, let's conclude our Star Wars content with the book of the evening. Blink and Tag or Tag and Blink. Tag and Blink. Tag and Blink died. So these guys are just couple of knuckleheads with the rebellion. And this story starts off on Princess Leia's ship. And this is right before, I believe, right before Darth Vader enters. And these guys are part of the rebellion. And they're under attack. Blah, 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 this shit, blah, 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 blah. All right, so yeah, they're about to be, they're under attack, dude. And, of course, here we go. We got C-3PO and R2-D2 going down the corridor in that classic scene from Star Wars New Hope. And just so happens, when they get, what do you say, they get the locked in by the Star Destroyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it makes this guy stumble into 3PO and pistol goes off. And, of course, they're like, sorry, and they really don't want no smoke. And you got C-3PO doing what he does most, talking his head off. And he's like just talking to him, and they get under fire. And he saves his buddy, look out. And, they fire back. And then here comes 3PO again, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, they get down with the stormtroopers. And then right here, you see their general like, come on, man, let's fucking be heroes. And they're like, nah, we good. And they take off. They're like, we're out for ourselves. And then they're hiding in a closet. And guess who's also in that closet? C-3PO. And that's where he actually went to hide with R2, if you remember. So, he's talking to these guys, and look at behind him. What's going on in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Leia's giving the coordinates to R2, and these guys are like, "Yo, you're taking our time up, bro. We got to go." And then, of course, all that delaying gets them captured. So as they're being escorted to the Death Star, or the ship or whatever, they're talking shit back and forth, and this is a comedic comic. And then all of a sudden, one of those little black droids that you always see skirting around, going zing, 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 is coming.
It's a mouse droid.
Yeah, these guys take advantage of it. It knocks one of the stormtroopers' balance off, and then they dispatch of the second one, right? So of course, with, like all Star Wars stories, they change uniforms, they put on disguises. These two put on a disguise, and they're like, they get confronted by an admiral, like, "Yo, get your asses back to the ship. We're headed to the Death Star." And as they're on their way back to the Death Star, they're talking it out. They're arguing, "Man, you're just getting us into deeper and deeper shit." It's so funny how they're going back and forth. You got to read it. So one wants to go to Alderaan, and one wants to get the hell out of there. They get to the Death Star. One of them's like, "Yo, this is better than where we were." And he's like, "You got look. Did you see that?"
Yeah, we've got cookies.
No, look what he says, brother. "In honor of the show, brother."
I can't read that shit. What does it say? "Oh yes, I got a bad feeling about this."
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So that's a good stuff. So then, they end up on the Death Star, and they're complaining like, "Dude, this shit is huge." Like, they break down the stats of how many ships and soldiers and levels, and they're just like, "Oh, just chill, bro. We're gonna be all right here." And so they accidentally like bump into like a general or somebody, and the general's like, "Hey, watch your step." And then homeboy's like, "We can't really see very well with these helmets on, maybe a lighter tint or some peripheral vision." And the general's like, "Well, you can't see that well. Are you sure, man? Let me check that out for you." "Yeah, get back to work, puto." So he said. So as they're sent to their posts, Leia's walking by, and one of them recognizes that's Leia from the ship they were just on. And then they come. They're like, "We got to figure something out. I'm out of here, bro." And he's like, "Yo, how are we gonna get out of here? We're gonna take a couple TIE fighters." "Oh, you think that's that easy? Where we're gonna go? It's nothing but space out there." And as they make their way, they're still arguing. And like he's like, "Dude, we're gonna go to Alderaan," and he's like, "Dude, it's far." No, Alderaan's right there, because they're going to. We all know what's about to happen. So they're like, "Look, let's bounce." So they go to take off, and of course, Alderaan's destroyed.
Yeah.
And they get knocked off course, and then they end up in an asteroid field. And guess who's in the asteroid field on their way to the Death Star? Han Solo and the crew. And they don't even notice them because they're on a mission. We all know what they're up to. And they're like, "Yo, we need to get back to the Death Star." So they head back to the Death Star. And you see the Millennium Falcon enter the Death Star like they did. So to get back into the Death Star, these two come up with the story to their generals that they convinced those fools to surrender and come in. So they let them back in the ranks. And, they're like, "What are we going to do next?" And they get sent to a certain post into the Death Star. This shit gets good. So while they're sitting there, on post, guess who still shows up? While they're talking about, have you guys seen, what's that line before? Have you seen the new T whatever, BT6 whatever?
Yeah, the new BT16.
Yeah, so as that line's going on, that's these two assholes. And then Obi-Wan switches over the switch like we all know and love. And that's why this comic's so good. And
Dude,
then
this would make a great live action short.
of this. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Obi-Wan takes off, and these guys don't give no fucks, and they're like, "Hey, what was that? Did you hear that?"
Yeah, like whatever. That's why they didn't care.
Yep, exactly. So the lore, and so I asked my friend Dylan to give, because you were busy, and I was like, I wanted to have you give some input to the show by picking the comic, but you were busy, so I said, let me just find a one shot instead of a bunch of books. And I asked Dylan Gray, and he's like, dude, you got to watch Tag and Blink or read Tag and Blink. It's really good. So after I read it and I went to the comic book store today, I was like, man, really good. Thank you very much. And he says this is Dark Horse, and I guess Lucas has accepted that this is lore.
Okay.
Pretty cool, right? So
yep.
they're like, what are we gonna do next? What are we gonna do next? And they get scolded for letting you let some old fucker shut the thing down, and you're punished. And then on the way out to their new assignment, they run into Darth Vader, and everything is hitting the fan. The rebellion has hit the Death Star, and things are about to go crazy. We all know what happens. And so we have Darth Vader with his two guard pilots, Tag and Blink, and they're he's approaching these rebels, and then we all know that guy gets shot down. Is that Biggs?
No, that was that one Porkins?
Yeah, Porkins. There you go. And then so we all know this classic scene. Vader's, the Force is strong with them. They're in a very stressful climactic scene as they're watching on. We have Luke, letting go and using his feelings. Use the Force, Luke. And then, so we know he, just like shooting womp rats, he makes the shot. Boom. Boom. And these guys are like, look out. And they take off with the rest of these fools, but to get damaged. And next issue, Blink and Tag live. So it's only a two-parter. I figured I got to check out what's happening next, how they use Star Wars and put them inside the next when or what movie. And maybe you could join us in a month or something. We'll come to the conclusion.
Yeah. They get back, and then they're at the ceremony where they all get their medals, and then they get stationed on Hoth. Who knows?
Yeah. That makes sense, bro.
Yeah.
So that was super cool to read. I had no idea what I was stepping into, and as I'm reading, it's like, it kicks in who they are, what they're doing, and it's like I'm reading A New Hope but from the outlook of two dickheads, like fucking. Beavis and Butthead, bro, but they keep somehow, some way slipping out of trouble onto the next thing. The dialogue's great. The art is common and just basic, but it gets the job done. I say, read, man. I hope you want to join us maybe next month, and we'll kill it, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. So, you should give it a read. So, as we approach the end of the show, I'd like to thank you for joining me tonight. Hope Tony Toy Box is having a good time. And what do you got going, brother?
Shit. I got all kinds of shit.
On the internet. Let me just say that. The show.
That's what I was trying to think. I was like, do we even have one ready to go? We were taking a little bit of break with Hoodcast. So Jonathan's been out of town, so haven't been able to record. So we had done some stuff ahead of time. So I cannot remember if we have one episode backed up just in case. So gonna have some new stuff pretty soon. We just did a thing where we reviewed like terrible Star Wars products. So we've got some stuff.
And that show is called I Got a Bad Feeling About This. And
yes.
Brought to you by Hoodcast AF.
Yes, that's what Cobra was thinking before he invited me on the show. So
yeah.
yeah, we got a bunch of episodes planned. We just had to take a little bit of break while Jonathan's working
and he's been rocking the fucking Hoodcast for 5 years straight, putting in a lot of work. And like Tony, he has some well-deserved time off.
Yep.
All right, shout out to everybody. I really can't tell who's our viewer tonight or two viewers tonight.
We got two viewers.
Yep, thanks.
Dude, where's your snack?
Oh yeah. What's your snack?
I got two things here with me, so
go for it, brother.
And they're right up your alley.
All right, I got a good one,
dude. Right here.
Okay.
Watermelon pulparindo.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I fucking love these things.
Okay.
So, but because I love them, I also saw shit. I just dropped them. When I was out at hitting up Roscon. Dean's had these ones. The
okay.
On the spoon.
Yes.
So yes.
All right. So tonight I found a butter fingers salted caramel, and then hold on, one more thing. Because we brought back the snack segment, and it was really funny. I grabbed a drink from the same cabinet as the kombucha stuff. So we'll see. This is a day trip prebiotic soda root beer. So let's see what we got here. It's nice and cold too. I mean, it's like root beer. It's like more like a watered down root beer.
Okay.
It wasn't bad, but this I wouldn't like. Oh, I'm gonna grab these, bro, because I need probiotics or whatever the fuck.
Shit. And dude, I grabbed a drink and I just realized I left it. I put it in the freezer to chill and I forgot it.
It's got a funky kick to it at the end, though.
They had Powerade extra sour.
Oh, man, that would be perfect.
And it was called Cherry Kicker. So I fucking totally forgot about it. It's in my freezer. I'm going to have to go in and pull it out.
Yeah. Save it for the next show that you come on or whatever.
Yeah, I'll get something else next time.
Yeah. What do you got? Let's see if there's any. Well, you've already tasted these snacks. The point is to get a snack you've never tasted.
Well, I was eating it as I started. So, but
it's
like
really,
the pulparindo, these ones I love.
Yeah.
But because of that, I picked these up.
How are those?
So, they're okay. They're not as good as the pulparindo.
Yeah.
The red part is the tamarind, really good. The green part is where they add like the watermelon flavor.
Right.
And it's artificial watermelon. I mean, I like that, but it's just kind of low quality.
Yeah.
So, but not bad. Not bad at all.
Is it super chewy or is it hard?
This is very chewy. The super hard ones, I actually chipped a tooth on the mango one before. So these ones are chewy.
That lady has under that white canopy on a spoon is always good.
Yes, dude. That's where I was originally getting these ones from.
Yeah,
because I couldn't find the exact spoon that I wanted, and the watermelon one. I just saw them at Didi's, so I was like, all right, let me grab these.
That lady's so nice, and she's there fucking clockwork. She's always there.
Yep.
Good shit.
She's very nice.
Yeah. All right, going in. Salt. This has got to be good, bro. I love Butterfingers. Dude, already I don't like this color. But let's see. Mm-hmm. I mean, it just real kind of just as a Butterfingers with like some different flavor to it. It's like it doesn't. And I'm not. Usually when they do the salted caramel, you get the little chunks of salt.
Yeah, you get the big chunk of it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that. No Diddy. And I haven't got it yet. No Diddy. But for 99 cents, a failed snack that ends up in Geo, the Roscon of food.
So, actually, it's the other way around. They send the stuff to Grocery Outlet as a test market.
Okay, yeah, I'm right. I forgot you saying that.
Yeah. So when the new shit comes out, that's why you'll see it there, and then you may not see it again. And then when you do, next time it's at fucking Safeway.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I was getting those for 99 cents.
Yeah. So usually, if you find some shit like that, I always say stock up on it because
it's gone.
You know, they're going to be gone or they're going to be more expensive.
Candy don't last long in this house.
Dude, I know.
I love it.
I'm fucking horrible about it.
Well, sir, we're going to jump into the last segment of the night, Dumpski of the Week. And this will show you a great example of just stop fucking with people. You don't know who you're running into.
You ain't scared of me. You ain't scared of me. I'll put my foot up your ass. No, you won't. No, you won't. You get my foot up here.
I get it to play better.
You ain't scared of me. You ain't scared of me. I'll put my foot up your ass. No, you won't. No, you won't. You get my foot up here. I'll put my foot up your ass. This old man will whip your ass. Forget about that. Sit your little ass down. I'll put my foot up your ass. You won't do nothing to me. This is being now done. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again, Pinky.
Say it again.
Be his white ass. No! Get that man alone, brother. I ain't getting up. It ain't worth it, blood. It ain't worth it. I see tough guys like you and I slap the shit out of them. What? Stop it. What?
Yeah.
Stop it. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, beat that ass. Stop it.
Fuck with OG.
7 years old, you ain't scared.
Don't fuck with.
7 years old, and he gave
Don't
him
fuck with
the business.
Don't fuck with old Vietnam Tom.
Right, I was gonna say you don't know what the fuck this guy's been through. And
dude, that's his name.
Yo, you know who that guy is?
That's fucking Vietnam Tom. Yes.
Oh
that
yeah,
was,
that guy. He picked the wrong guy, bro.
That was in the city. It was on Muni.
Okay.
So, and then the part that you didn't get to see, the most fucked up part was the two bitches that were recording went and stole that dude's bag. He beat the shit out of the one dude who was saying, "Oh, call the amber lamps, call the amber lamps." So, and then they went and they stole his fucking all his stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
easy there, Tiger.
easy, Cobra. All right.
My dude, my, you know what I always call you. Thank you for joining me, and have a good evening. I'm gonna go fucking cap off the evening and watch some Andor because I gotta get up early to go to work in the morning because I received a phone call and I had a conversation with someone and they told me to take the day off and think about it and you know don't make a quick irrational decision. And I spoke about it with my wife and I have plans and they can still happen, but you know we don't want to cut that check off, baby.
Yeah.
And DoorDash, really, I don't think that's. I don't trust myself because when I'll go do a dash and come home, smoke, do a dash, come home, smoke, do a dash, come home, smoke. Wasn't I supposed to dash all day? Oh no, I know me, so I gotta be at work working. But anyway,
that means I don't gotta front you no Pokemon. So I'm happy.
No, bro, no. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that we don't gotta worry about that. All right, brother. But I wouldn't mind a couple of joints for the old lady. You know how I like to keep her happy, and you know you always come through. All right, brother. Let's get up out of here. Peace. Bye.